made this on my channel too. You've seen me eat this before, but the stuff I ate before on my other videos I actually bought at the deli, and I referred to it as peanut butter confetti square or something like that, but I had to have a name for my channel, so I called it peanut butter marshmallow square. But if you Google it, there's all kinds of names, you know, peanut butter butterscotch bar or whatever. So before I get started, I have a couple of shout outs. Savage Cabbage. So Savage Cabbage, there's your shout out. And Caden Hiller. And Caden Hiller asked me to pass along a message that God loves you. So that was a message from Caden Hiller. So a big shout out to Savage Cabbage and Caden Hiller, and a big shout out to you people as well. And you know, I gotta say something. I can't thank you enough for the for all the support. As some of you pointed out, I recently hit 18,000 subscribers. So for the first year, that's not bad. You know, a lot more than I expected. And I only made it because of you people. You know, so I've got all of you to thank. All my viewers, subscribers, supporters. You know, I just can't thank you enough. So I just, like I said, kudos to all of you. So it's just amazing that you would support me and enjoy my videos this much. So anyways, I'm gonna dig in here. This is really good. Got myself a CARONA. So I made this on my cooking channel, and like I said, we had for dinner that night, and I had to save some for this channel. And of course, on my cooking channel, I have to have a piece to eat, so I had a piece that I ate. Oops. Where's the dog when you need him? Anyways. Okay. This is very easy to make. I did a very easy version. I just took some tortilla shells, the soft ones. I did the lattice work on top, just cut it with scissors. 3 layers, one on the bottom, one in the middle, one on top. Then ground beef, onion, garlic, peppers, tomato, spinach, olives. I'm trying not to make too much noise with my fork. I knew this might be difficult with a plastic fork. And this is so easy. If you have a dog, get your dog to watch the video, then your dog can make that for you. It's that easy. It's really easy to make. Four ingredients: butter, peanut butter, butterscotch chips, marshmallows. And it's no bake. You just melt everything in a saucepan. Melt your butter, peanut butter, chocolate chips. Let it cool for a few minutes. Put your marshmallows in. Pour it into a pan and chill for 2 hours. Easy peasy. And I keep my marshmallows in the freezer, so when I add them to the mixture, they don't melt like crazy. So that's a little helpful hint for you. sugar bowl. It's funny. This is one of the gifts I got for a number of years of service. Every 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, they give you something, a water bottle with your name on it. 1 year I got that. We finally got some rain the other night. Wow, did it rain? Holy cow. It came down in sheets. Just like November. I mean, it was just coming down. We could have used about half a dozen of those, through the summer. I don't recall a summer, and I've lived on this island now since '74, and I don't recall a summer with this little rain for this long. It's been hot and dry. I think it started around April, because I remember May. I was, we're going down the river, and it was just beautiful. A couple of days ago, Linda and I went to one of the Gulf Islands just for a day trip. Went over there, and it's kind of crispy right here. This crispy part here, you can peel that off. Really cheesy. And just for a day trip, something to do. It's called Salt Spring Island. My kids and I camped there 16 years straight, from '89 to 2005. We did 17 trips in 16 years because we went twice in '95. And we went there again in 2010, 2013, and 2014. Last time I camped with all three of my kids was 2014. When Linda and I were there, we walked through the campground. It's a government campground, and there was, I think, 6 tents, which is so unusual. I mean, mind you, this time of year the kids are all back to school. It's fall, summer's over. But yeah, sometimes that place is just packed, just really, really packed. I know a lot of times when the kids and I would go camping in the summer when they were little, I guess I was in my 30s, the shift I used to have was really good. There was one point where I'd get 4 days off. I'd work a lot of six days straight, but I get 4 off. And I used to get Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off. So Monday night, the kids and I pack up all our stuff, hop on the ferry and go to Salt Spring Island and go camping. So we'd have 4 days. We'd have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. There'd be hardly anybody there. Friday, just as all the drunks are rolling in with their 10 cases of beer and 1 bag of hot dogs, we were leaving, so it was perfect. I shouldn't say that, but sometimes on the weekend I get kind of rowdy. I can't believe it's fall already. Hard to believe. It's funny. The only time I drink beer is in the summer. I never drink it during the winter. Except at Christmas. I'll probably buy a dozen at Christmas. Just so I can offer somebody a beer or just have one or whatever. So my mom, who's 97, she has a lot of surgeries last little while because she had this cancerous growth on top of her head. She had 3 surgeries. First one never removed, then 2 plastic surgeries after that. Yesterday I took her to the doctor and she's fine. You got a clean bill of health. And the doctor says you don't need to come back anymore for checkups. Completely eradicated, and it looks really good. They did a good job. So she was happy. So it was an early morning appointment. So to celebrate, I took her to McDonald's and we got an Egg McMuffin. She was quite tickled over that. She was a real trooper. Oh, man. Can't believe how fast the time goes. I always say the fastest time of the year is from March 1st to September 1st. Because, you know, the summer just flies by. When we made this at work, we did it differently. We used nacho chips. Put those on the bottom. Then all the meat and salsa, and we used to use refried beans sometimes, mix all together, put on top, then more chips on top and cheese. And that worked out quite well. Had to make sure that the nacho chips were really soft though, because a lot of those people have problems chewing, you know, for all kinds of reasons, you know. A lot of them don't even have proper teeth or proper dentures or whatever. And of course, you can make this rolling out your own pastry, that's good too. But those tortilla chips are just so handy. I just used 3, like I said, one for the bottom. The pie plate was about this size. I think it was a 9-inch pie plate, about this size. Put one in. You know, put all the stuff on top, the hamburger, and a layer of tomatoes and spinach, the other one on top. Do the same thing, and then, and cheese, and then put the other one on top. And then that's it. And then do your top. And actually, you don't need to do a pastry on top. If you don't want, you just put cheese on top. I put the cheese on the pastry, and I do the lattice pastry just for looks. Taco pie is one of those things I could just eat all day. You know, love it. Linda discovered this this cooking channel, this lady down in one of the southern states, I'm not sure which, but she does, she calls herself it's the Hillbilly Kitchen, and she does all these really old desserts, or not desserts, from recipes, and one of them is this 100-year-old recipe called potato casserole. Anyways, we always refer to it as Hillbilly Casserole because she has it on that channel. But it's a 100-year-old recipe, it's just hamburgers and potatoes and stuff like that. And, you know, very nice, kind of like a hamburger casserole basically. But it's really, really good. And I remember one time Lynn asked me what I want for my birthday, what kind of a birthday dinner, and I said, that's what I wanted. But there's a few channels like that where people cook these really, really ancient recipes. secondhand store today, and they got a lot of Halloween stuff out already. It's just crazy. You know, there's a lady here, one of my neighbors. She works at a big store, big hardware department store. They got kind of everything. And I know I asked her this a few months ago, maybe about 3-4 weeks ago. I said, I guess you have your Halloween stuff out pretty soon, eh? And she goes, we have our Christmas stuff ready to go. They have all their Halloween stuff, and the Christmas stuff is in the back, just waiting to be displayed. And she says they have to get it early because it takes a long time to set up, and you have to make sure that you get everything that you can before it's, not available. I thought, holy cow. I thought that's pretty early. This is one of those meals. If somebody challenged me, I could probably eat the whole pie. I know I could. It's so delicious. My daughter and her fiance just got back from California. They went down there to visit some friends. She's 33. And they went to medieval times in Disneyland. And it's funny because the one and only time she was at Disneyland before was when she was 13, so it was like 20 years ago. And it was so nice to see her go on a trip, with her fiance. I was just tickled because, traveling is so expensive and the cost of living is so expensive. So for her and her fiance to get away, was so nice. Okay, so I made this in a smaller pan, so it's quite high. Of course, if I made a bigger pan, it would have been more like that. But I kind of like these nice big chunks like that. Now, around here, this is more of a Christmas thing. We always make these at Christmas. When I was working, we'd make these big slabs. We had these sheets 18 inches by 36 inches. And they'd be about maybe like that thick. And you just cut them into pieces, into squares. When I made these at work, I used to add coconut to them, either flaked or long cut coconut, whatever. And sometimes sprinkle on top as a garnish. This goes really good with coffee. They're even good when they're frozen. If you Because we used to keep them in the freezer at work. I just take them out, and they don't take long to thaw at all. But even when they're frozen, they sort of snap off. Yeah, okay, nice. Then I did our day trip to Salt Spring Island the other day. We had a meal at the Salt Spring Inn. It's an old inn. It's about 100 years old. Very nice place. Huge patio outside. We sat inside because even though it was a very warm, beautiful day, the patio was kind of in the shade, so the shade was a little bit cool. So we sat inside. We looked at some burgers and kind of hummed and hawed about what we wanted. We ended up having a lamb burger. They called the Lamborghini. Salt Spring Island is actually very famous for their lamb. But it was very good. It was nice fresh buns served with chutney. It was just really, really good. Dessert is so versatile. You can add so many things. Use chocolate chips instead of butterscotch. Use white marshmallows instead of colored. Like I said, I used to add coconut, but you can add slivered almonds, or there's a place in town that sells them with little Smarties on top, little candies on top. I just made like the actual, the basic recipe, because it's so easy. Half a cup of butter, or base cell. 1 cup of peanut butter. 300 grams of buttered Scotch chips. Usually when you buy a package, they come in 300 grams. And then about 5 cups of marshmallows. And like I said, it's a no-brainer. It really is. Just before I start my video, well, actually, I started this video, and then somebody was drilling. I record my videos in a condo. I don't live here, but I record my videos here. And somebody started drilling, and I'm not sure what they were drilling, but holy cow. I had to stop after about the first 3 or 4 minutes. Start over. This is very rich. The other day when I did an ice cream video, I did that Japanese ice cream. I pronounced it mochi. Some people said it's mochi. And I went online, and the Google does a pronunciation, and so I just used the one that I heard. But I think there's just different ways of pronouncing it. But anyway, just so I can eat it on here. Yeah, that video I ate Moose Tracks ice cream. I found another one called Sasquatch Trails, so I'll probably eat that on one of my videos. It looked kind of like Moose Tracks, same type of thing. It's very rich. I would love to have a cup of coffee. I should have made a cup of coffee to go with this, but because I was having taco pie, I wanted to have a Corona. Wow, that was good. Oh, yeah, so my mom, now that she's all healed up, she's going to have a garage sale on Saturday. She's looking forward to that. I just hope that she gets rid of a lot of her stuff, because she really overprices stuff. I mean, at her age, she should just get rid of it, you know. But she always overprices everything. It's just kind of funny. She was saying a couple of years ago, my niece gave my mom a pair of cowboy boots to sell. And mom wasn't able to sell them. And I suspect it because the price is too high. Excuse me, my goodness. But the other day she says, well, what are cowboy boots worth? I says, well, would you buy them brand new in the store? They're quite pricey. And she said, I thought maybe I'd sell these for $35, and maybe somebody would offer me $25. And I thought to myself, you know, when people go to garage sale, they don't want to buy something for $35. They want to buy something for 35 cents. That's what a garage sale is for. So it's no wonder she still has, you know, so much stuff. Like every room in her house is full of stuff. It's just... Wow, that was delicious. Yeah, my cooking videos, they're a lot more work. I enjoy doing them, but man, they're a lot of work. I use usually 3 cameras, basically, well, bare minimum 2, but I always use at least 2, but quite often 3. And then just all the editing and, you know, putting pictures in and different things and editing everything and different shots and all that. Because I record all the action shots separately and then just kind of do a voiceover, you know. As for the ASMR, I just sit down and just, you know, like this, just a bit more straightforward. Now, mind you, when I do ASMR and I have a lot of pictures and videos, you know, then it's a little bit different. You got to insert one here and put one there. You know, some of my ASMR videos have a lot of pictures. It's crazy. But, wow, that was delicious. Wow. So I think maybe my cooking channel, some of you said, well, how about meatloaf? Shows how to make meatloaf. That's pretty easy. I still try to come up with recipes that are, you know, that a lot of people can do, like in one pan or just like in their toaster oven. You know, like this taco pie I put in my toaster oven, you know. So, because a lot of people, you know, like single dads and different people, they just may not have a lot of pots and pans. And that's all they might have is a toaster oven. So that's kind of the gist of my channel, is to keep it real simple. last night for dinner I cooked veal cutlets. These pounded out cutlets and made some nice mushroom gravy, and so good, just lovely. There's a place about maybe 45 minutes from here in a town called Qualicum, right on the ocean. And there's a place there called the Blackbird Schnitzel House, and they specialize in schnitzel. That's basically all they have. They have a few other items, but the whole menu is there's probably, wow, at least 25 or 30 different types of schnitzel. But it's so good, you know. I think I mentioned that before. It's got like a real German theme, you know. But yeah, so I was thinking about that restaurant. I was really craving something, you know, like something like that. So I cooked up these veal cutlets. I saw them in the store. They're quite cheap. And yeah, it was just so good, so tasty. Well, that's it, my friends. Not really sure what else to say. I could eat some ice cream, but you know what? I'm kind of stuffed. I still got some. You know what? I still have in my freezer is that Black Forest cake. I'll just save it to my next anniversary, my next YouTube anniversary. I think I got about just under maybe about a third left, maybe, I guess. Yeah, it's kind of funny because I bought that for my 1 year YouTube anniversary, and I still got some left. So, and I brought a piece home for Linda too, you know. So I gave some to her. It's kind of funny. Oh man, a lot of junk food. You know, the weather late. I hope the weather holds out for tomorrow for Mom's grad sale. It's been so beautiful. Yesterday was just smoking hot, and it was really hot. Today's really nice too. So I just hope it holds out because I'd be heartbroken for Mom if it started raining tomorrow because she'd have to call off her grad sale. And I mean, she wanted to do a grad sale about a month ago, but she was still undergoing treatments, and I kind of, sort of put my foot down and said, Mom, you know, the doctor wants you to rest and take it easy, so I think you need to do that. Don't be out there lifting boxes and moving stuff around, you know. So she took my advice. So she's chomping at the bit to have another grad sale, and, you know, I've just got my full support. I just hope that the weather cooperates. So, anyways, I hope it does. Well, there it is, my friends. So, shout out. You want a shout out? Hit me up. I'll give you one. Just be patient. Oh, by the way, if you time goes by and you haven't heard your shout out, just hit me up again, because there's the possibility I missed it. Because I record my videos, usually at least a week in advance. And one of the reasons I do that is just in case something happens where I can't record a video. And actually, when I did these last two videos for my cooking channel, I had to make sure I had ASMR videos all lined up and scheduled, because these take a few days to do too. Like the taco pie one. I did about 2 days of recording that, and I did, I think, 1 or 2 voiceovers the third day, and then the editing is good for a couple days too, right? So, and even the peanut butter marshmallow square, editing and putting background music in, making sure it's not too loud, changing it, whatever, so yeah, it's all technical, my folks, my friends. Anyways, that's it.